So let's go ahead to find the determinants minus cofactors, adjoints, and inverse of a matrix. Before I start, I would like to say something. So if they say find the, we have a matrix X, which is a one by one matrix, let's say three, and they say find the determinant of X. The determinant of a one by one matrix will give the same number. So let's say determinant of a one by one matrix X, which contains the value 3. If you have to find the determinant of X, it will be 3. So let's say if X was A, the determinant of X will be A. And also, if they give the question saying find the determinant of X, they could have asked find this. This also means determinant. So this one, for instance, A, they said find the determinant minus cofactors, adjoints, and inverse of the following. So instead of writing all this, they could have said find this. If they say find this, it means find the determinant of A. So let's start by solving the question. They say find the determinant minus cofactors, adjoint and inverse of the following. So we take A. Let's find the determinant of A. Let's write A first. So A gives us 5, 7, 3, 0. This is a 2 by 2 matrix. To find the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, we find the product of the leading diagonal minus the product of the opposite diagonal. So over here, the leading diagonal is 5 and 0. So that A will be equal to the product of the leading diagonals, 5 times 0, minus the product of the opposite diagonals, 7 times 3. 5 times 0 will give us 0, minus 7 times 0 will give us 21. So the determinant of A, which is also this, is minus 21. So let's go ahead to find the minor of A. So that's why A. So to find the minor of A, um, initially in the lecture we talked about positional names for elements of a matrix, where we said for any element of a matrix, for the first row, is if you have a matrix A, it starts at A11, A12, A13 up to the last number. When you move on to the next row, it continues at A21, A22, A23 up to the last number. You move on to the next row, it also continues at A31, A32, A33 up to the last number. So minors are going to use the positional names of elements of matrix A. Just that instead of writing A11, A12, A13, and we are finding minor, it will be M11, M12, M13, and so on. So let's take matrix A. To find the minor, we first find the positional minors of each element. So for A, which is 5, 7, 3, 0. This initially is supposed to be A11, A12, A21, A22. But look, we are instead of saying A11, we are going to say M11. So this is M11. To find the minor for the individual elements, which is M11, we take that element, cancel every element in each row and its column. So we eliminate this row. It's on row 1. So we eliminate any number on row 1, which is 7, and we eliminate any number on column 1, which is 3, because 5 is located in row 1 and column 1. The remaining number is 0. So the minor of this position, M11, is 0. Let's move on to M12. This is M12. The same way we eliminate every number on each row, eliminate every number on this column. If we eliminate this and this, it's never 3. So the minor of M12 will be 3. Let's go to this one is M21. So we are finding M21. Minor M21. So we take the number, eliminate each every number on each row and each column. It will be left with 7. So 7 will be the minor of M21. Let's move to M22. We do the same. Over here we have 0. We eliminate each element on each row and each column. It starts with 5. So M22 is 5. Now we arrange it like how the initial matrix is, putting the minus at each position. So the place that we found M11, we replace it with this. So it will be in this way. The minor is written as this MIG. So minor will be 0. This one is at M12. So it will come 3, 7, 5. So this is the minor of A. So let me write it this way. The minor of A. Minor of A will be this. Let's move on to finding the cofactor. So in finding cofactor, we first find the minor, then we do it this way. So when you take the first row, the first element make it positive, the next element make it negative. If there's another element, make it positive, the next element make it negative. Onwards until we finish with the first row. When we move on to the second row, the first element make it negative, then it moves on to positive, negative, positive. So finding cofactors, they are in this way. You do it positive, negative, negative, positive. So if they say find cofactor of A, you can write cofactor of, let's say, A is, we first find the minor. Since we have found the minor, we just make it positive, negative, negative, positive. 0 becomes positive, and positive 0 is 0. 3 becomes negative, make it negative 3. 7 becomes negative because we are moving to the next row. So positive, negative, negative, positive. 7 becomes negative 7. 5 becomes positive 5. We have found the minor of A. Let's move on to finding the adjoints of A. So in finding the adjoints of A, it's just transposing transposing the cofactor of A. So to find the adjoint of A, you first come and find the minor of A, then you find the cofactor of A. Then from the cofactor, you can transpose to get the adjoint of A. So let's find the adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is transposing the cofactor of A. So in our previous lecture, we said cofactor is taking the rows and expressing them as columns. So we take the first row, express it as a column, take the second row, express it as a column. Over here we have 0 and negative 3. We express it as a column, 0, negative 3. We have negative 7, 5 as a column, it will become negative 7, 5. Now we found the adjoint of A. So we'll head on to find the inverse of A. So let's find the inverse of A. The formula for finding inverse, let's say inverse of A, which is A is equal to 1. It's 1 over the determinant of A being multiplied by the adjoint of A. So this is the formula for finding inverse of A. And earlier we found out that the determinant of A was minus 21. So it will become 1 over minus 21. And the adjoint was like this. Here was 0, here was negative 7, here was negative 3, and here was 5. So this was what we found earlier to be the adjoint of A. Yeah. So let's simplify this. 1 over minus 21 will multiply 0 and to become what? 0. 1 minus 1 over minus 21 will multiply negative 7 and to become 1 over 3. 1 over minus 21 will multiply this and become 1 over 7. 1 over minus 21 will multiply 5 and become 5 over minus 21. So inverse of A will give you this result.